So let me tell y'all what happened. So back in March of this year, I went, because we was on spring break from work. So I went and got me some new eyeglasses from the Vision World place. And so the man, like, he saw something wrong with my eye. So he want to send me to a retina specialist. Even though I told him I was not having a problem with my vision, with nothing wrong with my eyes. So I went. So when I went to the specialist, they had a girl that was there, and she was running late, and she got me and took me back there in the back, and she dilated my eyes, and she had this long instrument, and she stuck it in my eye. She said to check my eye pressure. Well, she stuck it too far back in my eye. And so when I saw the doctor, he said, well, nothing wrong with my eye. I didn't need no laser, didn't need no injections, didn't need no eye drops, didn't need none of that. So I left there, I was fine. The very next day, this was on a Saturday, the very next morning I woke up, I could not see out my right eye. My right eye was just full of blood. So it scared me because I have never woke up and not been able to see out my right eye. So I called the pharmacist and she was like, put some eye drop in there, give it time, let's see it gonna clear up. So I gave it about 15, 20 minutes after I put the eye drop in there, and it never cleared up. So I got up and I drove myself to the emergency room. So the emergency room doctor, they tried to call the specialist back, while I was in the emergency room. He wouldn't answer his phone. So the emergency room doctor, he put some numb eye drops in my eye. He cleared my eye out, and then he looked at my eye. He said it looked like she had caused an abrasion on my eye when she had stuck that instrument in there to check my eye pressure. She stuck it too far back. So that Monday, I called the specialist back, told him what happened. I said, I don't know what's going on in my eye. I need to come back. They said he was in surgery. He could get me in that Tuesday at 1 o'clock. So the original eye doctor, where I got the eyeglasses from that sent me there, I called them back, asked them, can they look at my eye? They said that they could look at my eye for free, be there Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So Tuesday at 9 o'clock, I was there. And then the doctor, he refused to look at my eye because he was like, well, he need to go back to where the incident happened. It didn't happen here, so I'm not going to look at his eye. But you sent me to the specialist. So he went and look at my eye. So 1 o'clock that day, I went back to the specialist to let him look at my eye. And the same girl was there. She wanted to dilate my eye, do all this stuff. I'm like, no, I ain't going to let you mess with my eye no more because you the reason I'm in the shape I'm in now. So the doctor looked at my eye and everything. He was like, oh, well, we didn't cause the problem. I know you think we caused the injury to my eye. I'm like, you did cause the injury to my eye because when I left here Friday, you told me there was nothing wrong with my eye. I didn't need no eye drops, no laser, no injections, no nothing. And now, 2 or 3 days later, I'm back in here again. I can't see out my right eye because my eye is bleeding. So he told me that I was being disrespectful, I was not listening, and he told me to get out of his office, do not come back. He was dismissing me. He would give me a copy of the x-rays from that day, but that was it. I had to go somewhere else and get me another doctor. So then I ended up seeing like 2 or 3 other physicians that were not eye doctors per se, but one of the physicians, she referred me to a different retina specialist. So in April, I went to this new retina specialist she referred me to, so to see if he could correct what the other doctor had did to my eye. And so he was like, oh, we're going to have to do laser surgery on your eye and all this stuff. So he did. So in April, I had to have laser surgery done on my right eye. Okay, so he said he's going to have to do laser surgery twice. So he did laser surgery in April. Then I had to come back in May, and he did a second laser surgery on my right eye. It cleared up the blood and stuff in my eye. And so everything seemed to be getting back to normal. So last Saturday morning, this past Saturday, August the 8th, 9th, around this time, I woke up to go to the bathroom at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I saw blood in my right eye, out of my retina, where I could not see. So I called him back on Monday, and I said, well, you did eye surgery on April and May. Here it is in August. Now the blood don't came back. And so he was like, well, come in Tuesday. So I went in today. And so then he gave me an injection in my right eye. And so he wants me to come back in 6 weeks so he can do another laser surgery. This will be the third laser surgery that they're doing on my right eye. Y'all, I am trying to find me a lawyer. If y'all know any good lawyers, send them my way. Because this is unacceptable. I need to be compensated for time I have lost at work from dealing with this, from mental anguish and trauma of dealing with this. I should not be dealing with this when I have never had no problem with my eye before, when I have never had my eyes to bleed before in life. I should not be going through this. So if y'all know of a good lawyer, hit my DMs or leave it in the chat, whatever. If y'all know a good lawyer, send me their number. I don't care where they at. I need me a good lawyer that's gonna handle this case, because I don't want this doctor to go around thinking he can do people any kind of way. He don't dismiss me, throw me out when I went back to him to tell him initially my eye bleeding. When he told me to begin with nothing wrong, I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you can't trust your doctor, a professional, to do what they said they can do, like, who can you trust? That's why we going to them, because they have taken our oath. We believe what they said they gonna do, what they said they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in this situation, going through this. I am angry. I am pissed off. I'm going through a lot of emotions. I'm missing time off from work. Time for working with my students and everything, going through this when I should not be going through this at all. Cause somebody else negligence.